What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alec, or Aubrey, or whatever the you want to call me, and welcome to this week's makeup tutorial. Now this week I'm doing something a little different. I didn't feel like really getting in drag because I have to get in drag tomorrow to film something, a little collab I'm doing with a close friend that'll be here on my channel, so I'm very excited about that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can look out for that. But I thought this week, let's celebrate the new year. Let's celebrate 2020 ending. It's been a difficult year for all of us. And we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve glam makeup tutorial. So like what you would go out with your girls in, you know, hit the club, if the clubs were open. But also something you can like sit around the house, watch the ball drop at midnight, and still get glam and still have a really fun time. So if you want to see me go from this to this, then make sure you stick around. See you guys in a second. Alright, you guys, we are back. I've zoomed you in a little bit, so I'm sorry if you can play connect the dots with my zits right now. We're gonna ignore it. It is what it is. So when I'm not doing drag makeup, I will do my skin makeup a lot differently, just because I'm trying to make it less cake and more like flawless and like smooth and airbrushy. Just my personal preference. If you want to lather it on, girl, slap that on and hit the door. I'm going to start by priming my skin, and I'm using MAC's Strobe Light Primer. And this is probably not the best idea to do this with rings on, but you know what? It's fine. I'll just cut the shit out of my skin using my rings. And I used a lot of this, so... Okay, so usually I would go in, if I was doing drag, usually I would go in with foundation next. But, because I'm trying to make everything look a little less, like I said earlier, cakey.
Sure, Jan.
I'm going to go in with MAC's Prep and Prime Highlighting Light Boost. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this where I would put my highlight areas. And the reason I'm putting this on first is because I'm going to put my foundation on over top of this. That way it looks like you have your highlight and contour kind of glowing from within your skin. I'm not going to blend that out yet. Then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. Now this is my highlight color in drag, so it's pretty bright, but it does add quite a bit of coverage. Then I'm just going to go in and blend all that out. You guys, I am so excited that 2020 is almost over, and I'm really hoping it's a better year for all of us. This year was rough, obviously with a global pandemic, quarantine and all. It's been a tough year. Okay, so now that you look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, hi sisters! We are going to go in and contour. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with a Bellaterra Kabuki brush. I'm also doing that for the nose contour. Okay, for foundation today, I'm just going to be using the LA Girl Pro Coverage. I'm just going to start off with one pump for right now. Just kind of dab that all around and just start slowly buffing that into the skin over top of all the highlight and contour areas. Before we continue, I'm going to go in with a little New Year's Eve cocktail. Even though it's a Tuesday, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
Hello, editing me here. So, just want to point this out. This is where the video starts going downhill because I start to get, drunk. So, if I misspeak, which I do in the next 3 seconds, I apologize. Just roll with it. It's New Year's Eve. We're all getting drunk. Let's have some fun.
To set my powder, I'm going to go in with my Revolution Translucent Powder. I'm going to use that on my damp beauty sponge just to hit the under eyes and all the little highlight areas. We're going for that airbrush effect here. And for the rest of the face, I'm just going to go in with a huge powder puff. A huge powder brush. And just set the rest of the face. Alright, we're back. Just to finish off the skin, I want to make it a little more flawless and just do a little more coverage. I'm going to go in with this dirty, and busted Clinique Beyond Perfecting Powder Foundation.
I am disgusted. You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
She has, she's seen her better days, y'all. She's seen her better days. She, you know, we're not gonna judge her. You know, just like this powder, you know, we've all been through it this year. So, let's bring love to the powder. Next, again, just to brighten up some highlight areas, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish.
It's literally the MAC Studio Fix powder.
Oh my god, you guys. She's running on fumes. But she still works. And we're just gonna hit our little highlight areas under the eyes, and you know the drill. Now that we're looking significantly like the world record egg.
No.
Let's go in and warm up the skin a little bit. For that, I'm going to be using, first off, the NARS Laguna Bronzer. And I love this bronzer. Y'all know how to bronze your skin. Don't act brand new. Y'all know what to do. But if you don't, let me show you. And I'm just going to hit the front of the nose just to give it a little kiss of sun. Just a little smooch. Then I'm just gonna deepen it up ever so slightly with Miss Girl here, Miss Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in medium deep. Y'all know Miss Girl if you watched my first tutorial, which you should go watch it. I'll leave a link down below, or you can just go to my channel. And we're just gonna kind of use this to almost contour a little bit, but not. Oh my god! Oh, how do I do it? Look at the skin. Look at the skin. Oh, look at the skin, baby. Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What is wrong with me? Alcohol.
Yeah, Ed! Yeah.
Let's snatch this nose. I'm gonna use Miss Girl, Miss Chocolate Soleil. Okay, let me prerequisite this. I was and still to this day am not ever good at nose contours that aren't out of drag. I've gotten so used to just drawing the harsh lines that we're gonna see how this turns out. We're gonna hope, we're gonna pray to Jesus. Or, what is it? The New Year's Eve baby. That's who we praying to tonight. The New Year's Eve baby. What's his name? Austin? He looks like an Austin, don't he? Okay, well, it's definitely uneven, and it still do be looking like an eggplant, but we're just gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna keep on going, otherwise this video is gonna be 18 minutes long. Okay, let's move on to the main look, the star of the show, the eyes. Let me go grab all the shit I need, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now that I figured out what eye look I want to do, I think I'm gonna go with a silver smoky eye, kind of like the disco ball drawing. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, and I cleaned up under them and primed my eyelids again with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer, same shade as before. We are going to go in with a couple transition shades here, and for that I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, or the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, on a Morphe M573. And, okay, I don't know how to read these colors. I'm just going to be using these two shades right here, and I believe that's Hunts and Pukey?
Ew.
Girl, that's a mess. And we're going to buff those into the crease. Then I'm going to go a lot darker, and I'm going to go in with this really dark Soda Pop shade. And I'm only going to use a little bit of it, but I'm going to focus that on the outer portion, on the outer V of the eye. And then slowly drag that in to the crease here. Okay, now that we have the transition colors laid down, let's take another drink and cheers to a new year and hopefully a better little life. I'm going into this shade here, this tinsel in this Metal Matte palette by Kat Von Anti-Vaccination D. I'm going to take that on this MUD brush. The number has worn off because I've used it so much. I'm going to spray it with some setting spray because we really want to make that pop. And we're just rubbing it in and pretty much cutting the crease. Also, if you just heard me burp, no you didn't. Oh my god! Now we're gonna go in with the black shade in this palette, and that is Abyss. And we are going to add that to our outer corner and right above, just to kind of define that cut crease. And for that, I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M152 brush. Just going to go back in with the M573 brush just to continue to buff out those little slutty edges. And I'm going to go in again with the same brush in the same Abyss color, and we're going to add that, we're going to pat that onto the inner portion of our eye here. Alright, it wouldn't be New Year's Eve without a sickening wing and lash, so I'm going to go add those off camera, and then we will finish up the eyes, and I will see you guys in a second. Well, we're back, you guys, and as I'm sure to nobody's surprise, things have gone awfully wrong. I really tried to keep it not drag. I tried to do a cute little winged liner moment. I tried to really just do it. Didn't happen. The eyeliner, had to make it a dramatic cut crease eyeliner that's basically drag makeup. But I just went ahead and finished the eyes. I did the same thing under the eye that I did on top. I threw on a pair of Lily lashes in the style Miami, and I put on some eyeliner in my waterline. Let's go ahead and finish this makeup before I have yet another mental breakdown. Cheers to that. Now, for blush today, I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite MAC blushes. This is in the shade Dainty, which, if y'all didn't know, MAC actually named this blush after me because I'm so small and dainty.
Hey, who said that?
Y'all know what I mean? Me. Just a little woman.
Who said that?
And I'm going to use that on a Morphe M462 brush. Well, I hope you guys had a happy holidays too. I know, again, people probably couldn't spend it with their loved ones. I know I couldn't. My family lives in Florida and I live in Wisconsin, so I definitely did not travel down to see my family for Christmas. It is what it was, but you know, I FaceTimed my family and I got to at least see them on Christmas, and that's all I can thank for. I have my health, they have their health, and I'm just happy for that. And I hope you guys could have some sort of get together with your family like that as well. For highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters in the shade So Hollywood, and I'll be using that on an Anastasia, I don't know, their little highlighter brush. I use it all the time. The little shade, the little number name wore off. And to finish off this look, we are going to do the lips, so let's get right into it. Alright, and for lips today, I'm going to start off by lining my lips with the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in the shade Hawkwind. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite lipstick, well, one of my favorite lipsticks. This is Whirl by MAC. I used to have the Whirl pencil, but it's buried in my lip liner drawer somewhere, and I'm not trying to do all that to try and get it. So, we're going to go with it. That is the finished makeup look for today's video. Usually, this is the part where I'd go throw on a wig and a costume, but we're not doing that today. This is it. I hope everyone has an amazing new year, and I can't wait to see you guys in 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video and turn post notifications on so you can get notified every time I make a new video. Make sure you guys follow all of my social media linked down below. Thank you guys so much again. I will see you guys next week and 2021. Bye, divas.